Once you park your grain vac by your bin, you'll want to be parked as close as you can. Whatever side you're going to pull from the grain bin, you'll want to put the plug in the other side of the main cyclone. So clamp that in right here. Okay, once you've had your vac positioned by the bin and set where you want to load your trucks, you'll want to go ahead and come over here and grab your flex pipe. Come up over here to the vac. Attach it to the main cyclone here and lock it in place. From there, you'll go ahead and put your air door on. Clamp that in place. Then you can go ahead and put your nozzle on. This will go into your pile or your grain bin, wherever you're going to vac from. Then you'll want to grab a stand and go ahead and put it underneath here to support your pipe before you start the vac up. Okay, once you're set up to your bin with your piping, you'll want to come over here and unlock this coupler off the ball to release this out of the transport position. Okay, with this vac, you have the option, if you don't want to use your truck loading cyclone, you can go ahead and remove your bottom 90 elbow here if you wanted to blow into a pit or somewhere else. Go ahead and undo your 6-inch gripper clamp right here. You want to pull that off. Go ahead, come down here and release your cam lock fitting. Go ahead and pull your bottom 90 off and out of there. Then you can bring your flex pipe on here. Go ahead and put that in. Tighten your cam lock back up. And then you'll just add on pipe as required to get to your pit or wherever you're going to blow to. Next, once you come over here, after you've checked your engine over, your fluids, check your oil, things like that, you can go ahead and start the machine. So after you start your machine, you can go ahead and make sure your coupler's unlocked, and then you'll want to raise your main cyclone up. Once you get that in the raised position, you want to go around and lock that. Once you get your cyclone locked up into position, you can come over here and actually rotate your boom to where you want to load your truck at. Now that you've got your cyclone position, you can get your truck underneath. Now once you're ready to start vacuuming, you'll want to make sure this air door is wide open before you start the vac. So after you have that wide open, you can come over here and engage your clutch. And you want to engage this at an idle and then engage it slowly and then lock it in. Once you have that locked in, you can go ahead and hit your throttle up to the operating position. Ready to start setting the flow of grain coming into your vac with this air door. And you can start shutting this down, bring it shut till you kind of start hearing your relief valves chirping. Once you hear that, you'll want to back this off a little bit. You'll have to regulate that as you're vacuuming. You'll want to engage your airlock right here into the forward position. So you have your clutch engaged and your throttle up with that lever. Okay, now that you're vacuuming and if you're ready to shut down, or if you're filling trucks and you've got your truck full, in between trucks you'll want to go ahead and open this air door all the way up, and then you can come over here and idle your vac down. Once it's at an idle, you can kick your clutch out of gear. And if you were done vacuuming and you're ready to pack up, you'll kind of follow that same procedure. Open your air door, and then you can pull your hose or nozzle out of the flow of beans. You'll want to idle the machine down. And if you're ready to clean out the vac, you'll want to walk around to the other side with the vac idling. And go ahead and take your plug loose. Open that up and let this grain clean out of this entry. Then you can go ahead and reinstall your plug. You'll want to come over here and disengage your clutch. Once all the air pressure releases in your vac, you'll want to come back over, engage your clutch at the idle again slowly, and then idle your vac up to operating speed. Let it run for a few seconds, and go ahead and idle it down, and then release your clutch again. And you'll want to do that procedure about 3 times to fully clean all the grain out of the vac. Once you have that done, you can go ahead and kick your clutch back out, stop the machine, and you can go ahead and stop your airlock here. Put that back in the neutral position. Then you're ready to go ahead and start pulling your pipe off the machine. Once you have your piping out, you want to go ahead and start your machine. Make sure the cyclone is in the raised position. Then you'll want to come over here and release the safety latch. Once you have that released, you can fold this back around to the transport position. You want to come over here and refasten your ball hitch to secure that in place.